Hey everyone, alright, welcome to Trades of the Day. Some crazy stuff going down in the markets today, obviously. And again, day trading is just going to be the way to make things happen. Here's just some quick perspective really fast. I would kind of minimize all this. So, let's look at the markets and let's notice how nicely we moved up from 2011 to 2015. So it was about 4 years. And then we got this just massive chop right here for right at 2 years. Amazing day trade potential, really solid. But this entire time right here, fantastic for swings. There's just no way you couldn't have made incredible money. And then same thing right here, right? Nice, strong bullish move. But now the markets are changing a little bit. They're shifting, and it's going to become a time where day trading is going to take over for short term. All right, so swing trading is going to be a little bit harder, and what I'm going to do more and more going forward is I'm actually just going to be analyzing kind of the day trades that I placed and what some day trades could be for tomorrow, because there's always some good opportunities out there for tomorrow and to kind of talk about those, but at the same time also set up some swing trades as we see them come in. And of course, again, option trading is a definite possibility when you're selling and buying in the right times. So anyway, SPY was just a crazy day. Today was one of the most insane days I've had really since I'll say back on the 1st of March, and then obviously these two crazy candles in the beginning of January. February. So anyway, let's go into some of these because a lot of them are getting pretty rough. So Tahoe, obviously TAHO, still in. I'm gonna turn the drawings back on. Still in, but we were profitable a little bit yesterday, but again, has not made a higher high or higher low. So realistically, my thought on this one is going to be if we are able to exit tomorrow for a gain, let's do it. So that's going to be pretty much simple on Tahoe. So if we can get out, it's just not really doing much. It's not grinding or moving the way we would want it to. And this was trying to make this a bill paying trade. By the way, just so everyone's on par, my swing trading has been terrible this month, but day trading has been phenomenal. I'm actually, I think for this month, negative 8 Rs, which is 8% in swing trades, but I'm positive 16 Rs for day trading and also some option selling. So, it depends on what you're doing. Obviously, the market rewards the specialist. If you went back to me and said January of this year, 3 months ago, it was swing trading that was all the rage and day trading was only okay. So it's like, yeah, you need a little bit of both sometimes. The market does reward the specialist, but the specialist comes down to your plan and the ability for you to follow rules and regulations and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, just some more notes. So so Tahoe, we're still in. Things look, relatively okay, but we can exit tomorrow. Might as well do that. Caterpillar, obviously we got stopped out at Caterpillar today. And Caterpillar looks rough. This stock looks like it's going to get shredded. So really strong gap. We're down post-market a little bit as well. So watch Caterpillar tomorrow to actually day trade. This was a very nice bearish gap and go. And I'll be having a course and some information for you guys pretty soon actually on how to analyze these gaps, because when this thing opened, at open I knew we were going to get stopped out on it. And obviously it's pretty much logistical nightmare for me to update you guys on that. So, we're going to get stopped out, but it's just a very strong gap. And I really do expect Caterpillar to continue lower from here. So we have some good gaps tomorrow, depending on where we open. I'm interested to see exactly how this is going to play out. But bottom line, stopped out on Cap. So 150.12. The big takeaway is you're still losing small, right? You're not hemorrhaging your account. You're not just blowing out the water. You're respecting your stops. You're appreciating your stops, and you're following through with the stops. Here's OKTA, and that's still in right now. Looking pretty strong. So, we're not really doing anything crazy pre-market. So I figure we'll just hang into that one. That one's still looking good. General Electric did trigger, so this is one of our bearish trades, so that's good. And the nice little bearish trend, so we'll hang on to that one, see if we can make a little bit of money on GE, so that's still looking pretty nice. AutoZone, here's AZO. So we're looking at AutoZone to get filled at 643.21. I was messing around with some numbers earlier, but 643.21 did, here's the entry, did get filled today by just pretty much the skin of your teeth. So if you're looking at this particular trade, the low was 642.65. So you're in on AutoZone. And again, that's a little bit of a bearish setup. So interested to see how that one continues. But again, some of these swing trades are just going to be all the rage. Overstock.com, OSTK, obviously we can see it didn't trigger yet, but I will keep it open just in case because it doesn't look bad. And then Shopify, SHOP, did not fill today. I did want it to fill today. So this is a gnarly evening star reversal pattern on Shopify. So I'll cancel this setup for right now and we'll come back to another one later. But that's why this is Trades of the Day. It's always exciting to get your updates on these stocks. So let's go look at just 2 or 3 more. Had a few really good setups. Here's VMW, VMware, and we're going to have some bearish setups as well because there's definitely some bears out there. 123 by 129 on VMW. Nice little bearish retest gap. Broke some support below all the moving averages, below the 100. Volume kind of picking in. So today is the 22nd, 2018. VMW 123 by 129. Bearish setup. And we'll make that trade open. So that looks pretty good. Next on the list is Wi-Fi, WIFI. And this one's going to be interesting. So Wi-Fi is going to be, it's really going to be hard to describe this trade, but this one's going to be fast, right? I'm just going to say, look to day trade this thing for my aggressive traders below this support, pretty much into the 50. So you're going to want to zoom into some short-term time frames. And yes, we'll be getting some really good short-term information out there for you guys very soon. But look to play that one relatively on the quicker side. USO. I do like this. You break out on USO, and I would love a pullback into here. I don't know if we get it, but I love this weekly chart. So something like this, and then something like this, and do a little bit of a limit buy into here. And this will give us some time because I don't think we're going to get quite down there yet. But here's the weekly, and you can see it looks like we're working on breaking out. Nice little pennant pattern, smaller triangle. You're above all the moving averages. So this trade does look pretty good on USO, but I like the volume, and this is the United States Oil Fund. So it can or has at least the potential to trade differently than the broader markets. So I'm just going to look to buy that on a pullback pretty far away. I'm going to be pretty conservative with most of our stops, but 1204 is going to be the stop on that one. Again, you'd be looking to playing shares. I believe that's 1204. Yeah, 1261 by 1204. Looking good. So that's my thoughts on USO. Now, going forward, as far as the credit spreads are concerned, we only have 2 that are a little scary. Alcoa, maybe, right? So this is May. I really don't mind owning some shares of Alcoa. So if we do trade down to $40, it's 10% cheaper than where we are right now. And we buy that, we put some shares down there, we turn around, we start selling some covered calls. So that looks pretty cool. Facebook obviously was down today, but as long as Facebook does not close below the low of March 20th, we get below there and some real stuff is going down. And that would be Facebook. So, we'll see what happens. Here's the 5-minute chart. We are down a little bit post-market, but most of the market is. If we close below 161, Facebook is going much lower. So that'll be kind of interesting to see exactly how it plays out. And then the other one was Acacia. Acacia held up pretty well today. It is down, but I love this $35 put sale. That's almost 15% cheaper than where it is now. So if Acacia comes all the way down to 35, you're pretty much buying it at its 52-week low, just about. And that would be a good place to own. And then we turn around and start selling some covered calls. So I still like those. The next put sale or bull put spread we're going to probably put on our list is SPY. And I'm waiting for it to get to 258. And we're just going to absolutely wreck some bull put spreads on SPY. But keep your eyes on this thing. Very, very nice bearish gap and go. bearish retest gap today, just opening right below the lows of the last 3 days. So it's a very, very good gap. So expecting, as you can see on the notes, SPY to kind of retest and roll over, but as and if it gets down into the 250s, which it was before, which I do expect it to get down there, I'll probably be posting some bull put spreads pretty far away on the SPY, and that'll be just some forward-thinking opportunities. But anyway, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You are awesome. Have a great rest of your day, morning, night, week, year, whenever you're watching this. Have a good upcoming weekend if you're watching this before the weekend. And I'll be back a little bit.